KR0P. Okay, hearing nothing, let's start with handhelds. If you're on a handheld and would like to check in the ARES 2-meter net, now's the time to call KR0P.
N0OLK, in and out, please.
Kilo Bravo 0, Kilo Alpha. No comment. Thanks, John.
KD0 DIU. No comment. Thanks, John. Kilo Delta 0 Tango Foxtrot. No traffic.
K0KGZ, no comments. Thanks for doing it again.
No comment.
Well, let's take a quick standby. There's the last station calling. Please try it again. Okay, hearing nothing, let's go down this list, and if you don't hear your call, try it again. N0OLK. Most evening, in and out. KB0K, Bruce, no comment. KD0DIU, no comment. KD0PTF, no traffic. And Jerry K0KGZ with no comment. Any other handhelds out there would like to check in the ARES 2-meter net, please call now. KR0P.
KE0CSI, no comment.
K0FY, no comment.
Okay, we picked up KE0BXI and K0FY. Good evening, Chuck. Both with no comments. Let's move on to portables. If you're on a portable, or I'm going to make it a mobile too. If you're on a portable or mobile and you would like to check into the ARES 2-meter net, please call now, KR0P.
November 0 Zulu X-ray Zulu, in and out. Thanks.
Okay, we picked up N0 Zulu X-ray Zulu, in and out. Okay, let's add fixed stations. In fact, anybody, anywhere that would like to check in the ARES 2-meter net, please call now, KR0P.
K0WYU, no comment.
K0GND, no traffic.
KB0ZUU, no comment tonight.
Kilo Delta 0 Romeo Whiskey Tango, no traffic.
K0 Lima Victor Romeo. No comment. Thanks, John.
KD0PTK, KD0PTR by proxy, no comments. Thanks, John.
Kilo Delta 0 Romeo Tango Kilo, no traffic. Thanks, John.
Kilo Delta 0 Zulu November Mike. No comment. KD0OVK with question.
Okay, let's go down this list. It's a good list. First station calling. I think I know who it is, but didn't get the call. It's real scratchy in the repeater. And then we had K0GND, good evening Reynolds, with no traffic. KB0ZUU with no comment. KD0RWT with no traffic. K0LVR. Evening Mike, no comment. Chuck and Bev, KD0PTK with no comment, and KD0PTR by proxy. And Larry, KD0RTK with no traffic. KD0ZNM. Spence, good evening. Good to hear you. No comment. And Gene, KD0 KV0VK with a query. Why don't you go ahead, Gene, with your query real quick. KR0P.
KR0P in the net, this is KD0VK. Well, I was just kind of wondering on the progress of your antenna, John. That's all I was wondering about. KD0VK back to net.
Okay, gee, well, I think Larry counted out over 800 parts, so it's like a big boy erector set, and it's still being assembled. We're in no hurry though, so we'll take it a little step at a time. Okay, the station I missed, and anybody else who would like to check in the ARES 2-meter net, please call now, KR0P.
You're all with the Yankee Golf, no comment.
KG0XA. KC0SWG, no traffic. This is Kilo Charlie 0 Delta Hotel Mike with no comments.
Checking in with no comment. Pretty scratchy, but better that time. Then we had Steve, KG0XA, and I got you in for a comment. Steve, we'll come back to you in a minute. KC0SWG with no traffic, and KC0DHM, Mike, good evening, with no comment. Steve, why don't you go with your comment there before we go on. KG0XA and the KR0P.
KR0P in the group, KG0XA. Well, I was just going to let you know that was Whiskey Yankee Golf that was calling. But anyway, you caught it, and that's good. Sounds like you're going to be putting up a heck of an antenna. Oh, boy, it sounds like a fun little trip. Anyway, you have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. KR0P, KG0XA.
Thanks, Steve, for your comments, and appreciate the help there. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good sized project. I think the boom is 38 feet and the longest element's 46, so she'll make a statement up there, I think. If nothing, then perhaps work well as well. So, at any rate, okay. Anybody else would like to check in the net before we go to comments, please call now, KR0P. Announcements out of the way. Let's see. Tomorrow night is the second to the last extra class, and Reynolds is teaching that, and I'm going to help out a little bit. And then we've got one more class the 24th, and the exams are after that. So hopefully we'll turn out a few more extras. Then on Wednesday of this week at 7 o'clock at the High-V boardroom at 6001 Village Drive is the Lincoln Amateur Radio Club March board meeting. Everybody's welcome to attend. Then Thursday, March 19th at 8 o'clock is the Saturday Emergency Services meeting at the Salvation Army, 2625 Potter Street. That's just north of and on the same side of the street as the police station. Thursday, March 19th is the midnight deadline for any articles. Yikes, I need to get mine in. For the log, and those go to wb0rjj@gmail.com. Hey, Friday, March 20th, spring begins. Yippee! I think we've already been in a little bit of that, haven't we? It's supposed to cool down this next week. I think starting tomorrow. And then Friday, March 20th is the All Hams Hamfest dinner at Lee's Restaurant, 1940 West Van Dorn. And if you want, give Bruce Wood a jingle at WA0RIM at 430-5179. Or you can get his email at WA0RIM@ARL.net. He's coordinating that event. Then, 2. Looking forward to that. That should be a wonderful event for everybody. Hope everybody can get out for that. And Sunday, March 22nd at 2 o'clock. The day after that is the Lincoln Amateur Club Homebrewers at the Salvation Armies. Once again, 2625 Potter Street. And then Saturday, March 28th at 7 o'clock. Looks like there should be another fox hunt meeting at South 27th Walmart. And then Thursday, March 26th at 7 o'clock is the April Log Mail Prep at Christian Record Services, 4444 South 52nd. Then don't forget, April 11th is Storm Spotter training at Hardin Hall, and that'll be on a Saturday. And if you didn't get to the last club meeting and hear Dr. Dewey talk, you missed a good one. That was a very eye-opening presentation for everybody, I think. Okay, last Monday I mentioned H.R. 4969, which was the bill that died in Congress. It's been reintroduced as H.R. 1301, and it's into the U.S. House of Representatives, and it's got Adam Kinzinger, which is the Republican of Illinois, introduced it, and he's got 12 co-sponsors from both sides of the aisle, 7 Republicans and 5 Democrats. And one of those supporting the bill is our own Representative Jeff Fortenberry. And if you are so predisposed, give his office a call at 402-438-1598 and let him know that you appreciate what he's doing for us. Hopefully that thing will get through the House and onto the Senate, and we can work on our Senate committee members, Senate members, and have them help us with this bill, and we'll get it through Congress this time. As you probably remember, this is the bill that would have the FCC do a little federal preemption to include homeowners associations, regulations, deed restrictions, and so forth, often referred to as covenants, conditions, and restrictions, or CC&Rs, that stop a lot of us from getting antennas built where we want to live. So it's a great bill for us. Okay, that ends the announcements, except for a little bit of DX, my favorite here. Hang on. 7 Quebec Alpha Alpha, Malawi, M-A-L-A-W-I, over in the southeastern part of Africa has been active, and E30FB, Echo 30, Fox Bravo, in Eritrea is still active. And then also we've got a special event station down in the Congo, NQ0HQ, 9 Quebec 0 Hotel Quebec. He's been active down in the Congo, the Republic of Congo. And then we've got VP8DXU, who's on right now, or at least was at the start of the net. VP8, Victor Papa 8 Delta X-ray uniform down in the Falkland Islands. Okay, let's take one more run at check-ins. Anybody would like to check into the ARES Monday 2-meter net, please call now, KR0P.
Alpha Alpha 0, Victor Alpha.
Kilo Bravo 0, Tango X-ray Echo. Kilo Delta 0, Sierra X-ray uniform by proxy. No comment.
Kilo 0, Kilo Golf Zulu, reject.
W0, CWJ, no comment.
KD0, uniform Victor Mike, in and out.
K0KGZ, go ahead with your comment, KR0P.
Yes, sir, John. I want to tell you that the Congo is one of the contacts I did last night about this time, just a little bit earlier, and it was on 20 meters. So, yes, I made the contact to the Congo. It was a fine contact with the amplifier, K0KGZ.
Well, that's great, Jerry. Was that with the Kenwood amp?
K0KGZ.
Okay, I think that was an affirmative. You're a little noisy in the repeater. You're probably on your handheld down the shack there. All right, thanks so much for your comment there, Jerry. Appreciate it. Yeah, working into Africa seems to be the thing to do here lately. We've got a lot of DX coming out of Africa. Okay, one more chance. Anybody anywhere like to check in the ARES 2-meter net before we close her down? Please call now. KR0P.
WB0YYE, no comments, John, thanks.
Okay, we picked up Dan, WB0YYE with no comment, but that made 30, which is a great Monday, and I really appreciate it. So, with that, I'd like to thank all of you for participation and check into tonight's net. Lincoln Amateur Radio Club greatly appreciate your participation in this net each night. Thank you. It is now my privilege and pleasure to close this, your edition of the Eastern Nebraska ARES 2-meter net. This is KR0P, John